have to have a fan base to do a live stream of an episode.
You're on.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, see. You can edit this out, though, because we don't do live streams.
That's true.
Unlike the buttons you're hitting. Hi, everyone. Welcome to TicketPrice, the only show on the internet.
That's a hell of an intro, right?
The only show on the internet that's not going to do a live stream because we can do this and have no one watching without the pressure of being live.
I like that.
But we do also ask the only question that matters. Are these movies worth the ticket price? In other words, are they worth your time and money? Thank you for tuning in. With you as always, I am the co-host and forehead of the show. My name is Jake. With me as always, co-host extraordinaire and the only man who thought Karl Marx was fantastic in Duck Soup, Tevis at Master Control. Tevis, how are you, sir?
I'm great. Man, I've been dating. I'm dating someone. She's an author. She wrote a book about male sexual dysfunction. You probably read it. So, little Naked Gun joke. Yeah.
You probably read it.
I watched a clip of Leslie Nielsen from just his whole career, not just the Naked Gun series.
I've watched so many of those.
My God, Leslie Nielsen is so
funny.
Awesome. I love it. That's why I'm a little hesitant to go see the new Naked Gun movie.
You know, the trailer I saw, it wasn't even a trailer, it was just like an ad for it. And then it was just the poop humor of he's got to really take a dump in his car.
Yeah.
And he's like calling in a bomb threat. And I was just like, ooh, poop jokes.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to ruin another suit. I'm like, really? But then they have some really cool things that kind of make me laugh. Like the police station gets turned into a Spirit Halloween. I like that. And they do the shadow joke, you know, of her cleaning the oven, but it looks like she's giving him a blowjob. Like,
sure.
I like that stuff, but I don't know.
It's going to be a mixed bag.
Yeah, I've heard good things. I think it was.
I'm not going to lie, there's a big problem I have right there.
Same.
I don't think Seth MacFarlane's funny.
Same thing. Same here. But hey, we don't have any poop humor in this movie that we're doing.
That's right.
None at all.
But how are you feeling? Are you ready to face the champ?
Let's do this.
Oh, you didn't pick it up.
No, what? I'm sorry.
You ready for? Yeah, I could take him blindfolded. What if he's not blindfolded? I could still beat him.
I missed that. Sorry.
What a buffoon. Anyway, welcome to episode 103. Now, Tevis, the people have been coming up to me. The people, Tevis, I've been getting texts, phone calls, emails, snail mail, people harassing my children at school, saying your dad and that other guy are just too macho. It's all guns and bombs and kung fu and monsters. It's all Mortal Kombat. It's all blood sport. It's just there's been too much testosterone.
I get that all the time.
And I bet you do get testosterone all the time to help your flatlining levels.
About that book I read. Or you read. That I let you borrow.
Read this! Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
I keep meaning to return it. And I told them, worry not. Because Tevis and I are nothing if not sensitive souls. And I promised them that this episode, we would take a break from the guns and the bombs and the kung fu. Not everything has to be hard-boiled.
Thank God.
And today, we're going to get sensitive. As we look at 1989's Steel Magnolias.
You know how pissed I was that there wasn't a kung fu fight in that hair salon? And in all honesty, there probably wasn't enough room with the size of those bitches' hair. Jesus Christ.
It was still the 80s. Plus, it's set in Louisiana. And everyone knows the old joke. When you cross the border into Louisiana, set your clock back 20 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
I bet the hair is still that size.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, 20 years. So they're all probably rocking the Jennifer Aniston from Friends.
I tried that look. It didn't work.
You tried the Jennifer Aniston?
Mhm.
I want to see a picture of that.
I destroyed all evidence. It's on my MySpace. You can check it there.
What song's playing?
No
Okay.
idea. I could never get it to work.
Our editor-in-chief, everyone.
Huh?
No, so we are looking at Steel Magnolias.
1989, the best year in movies for me, anyway.
We haven't broken anything down yet. We don't know. We don't know. But Tevis, are you ready to get into this?
Let's dive in.
All right.
Hairdo first.
We're going hair helmet first. The amount of hairspray will keep us protected. Based on the play by Robert Harling, written by Robert Harling. It's not often you actually see the author of the original material able to then screenwrite.
I like that.
Was it in Jaws 50? Peter Benchley, remember? He was like, oh my God, writing a screenplay isn't at all like writing a book.
Yeah, he got super pissed and stormed off the set.
Yeah, but we're talking before that.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? They didn't talk about that.
No.
In Jaws 50.
Yeah.
About the ending and how Spielberg was like, this is my fucking movie and I've led them up to this point and they'll accept whatever ending I give them.
And a much better ending than I think what the book was.
I haven't read the book, so I don't know.
In the book, I think they just wear him out and like drag him into shore and kill him that way. If I'm not mistaken. It's kind of just anticlimactic.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not
But a book, you can get away with a satisfying ending that would be deemed anticlimactic.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas it's a movie, it needs to be a little more...
Yeah, you need a...
explodey.
You need a boat to ram into a shark and have it explode. Like Jaws 4.
Jaws 4.
Yeah. Have you watched that at all?
Have I seen it? Yes. Has it been many years? Yes.
My daughter was curious about if there's any other Jaws films, and I told her no. But
no, everyone shut up. Hey, shut up. This is fine. These are the lies we as parents tell our children to protect them. We are protecting the youth.
Absolutely. But no, I showed her a couple of clips from Jaws 2, Jaws 3, and Jaws the Revenge.
All the roaring.
I showed her the roaring. Oh my God, it's terrible. Like the explosion. Because originally there wasn't supposed to be an explosion. The shark wasn't supposed to explode. Because I watched the original ending on YouTube. You can find it there. And it's just they ram him. The thing goes into him and he bleeds and he falls into the water and he drowns. He dies, But they're like, no, we need to make it more dramatic. You can totally tell that it's a really poor boat model. Like it doesn't even... It looks like they built it. It looks like they hired out of high school to build it. It's awful. Terrible. And then even they're in a tank floating and you can tell the sky is just like a tarp. It looks like shit all over.
Wait a minute. We're talking about monsters and explosions
Oh,
again.
sorry.
No,
sorry.
Lower your testosterone.
Sorry.
We are getting in touch with our sensitive side.
Break out your Vidal Sassoon. Let's get on to the hair.
What? Do what with my what?
Hairspray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Aquanet.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. You don't know Aquanet?
I missed the hairspray era. I remember being a very young lad and my mother hairspraying the life out of the bathroom. I remember that.
I do too.
You had to it was like someone took a huge dump. You had to just leave the door open and let the air just circulate out. Because if you went in right after, you would choke on the hairspray. It would be so thick.
Yes.
The cloud.
It's disgusting.
But no, the play and the movie written by Robert Harling. Directed by Herbert Ross.
Have you watched anything else that Mr. Ross has done?
I have no idea.
Footloose.
Gross. That movie sucks. My wife loves that movie. Footloose is trash. Kevin Bacon is trash. If you like that movie, you're trash. Oh, we got the tractor duel. I'm gonna punch dance my rage. Here comes the gymnastics like I'm fighting velociraptors. Derp, derp. Footloose is a crime against nature. It's so bad.
I've never watched Footloose because I refuse. I was like, this is so stupid.
Oh, I've watched it like 4 times. Every time I'm just so angry that I'm watching it.
So apparently he also directed My Blue Heaven.
Don't know what that is.
It's Rick Moranis and Steve Martin.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be like the sequel to Goodfellas, to where Henry Hill goes into witness protection.
Okay.
But it's a comedy. It's awful because Steve Martin is not named Henry Hill, but he's basically Henry Hill. So he plays a mobster.
Yeah.
And Rick Moranis is the police officer that is meant to keep him in protective custody. Skip it. It's trash. It's trash.
Well, we're off to a rip-roaring start.
Yeah. And then he did Steel Magnolias.
Third time. You know what? Third try, right?
Oh, My Blue Heaven was 90. Steel Magnolias
okay.
was 89.
Well, but then you were like, but then he did Steel Magnolias. As if
Sorry. I made my mistake.
Numbers confused him,
but
be patient with him. He's a slow lad.
Apparently Mr. Ross was not the greatest director to work for.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would constantly just ridicule the actresses. And there was a thing where
in this,
yeah.
Well, apparently he went to the Stanley Kubrick school of directing.
Yeah, he I can't remember if it was Sally Field or Julia Roberts. I think it was Julia Roberts. He was such an asshole about her acting, and it broke her down and made her start crying, and she had to get off set for a while. But he told Dolly Parton the same thing. He's like, "You can't act. What the hell's wrong with you?" And she's like, "No, I can't. It's your job to make it look like I can." So good for Dolly Parton for firing back on that asshole.
But if there was going to be one in that group that would have the balls to fire back, it would be Dolly.
Absolutely.
I'm surprised Dolly didn't just uppercut him.
No shit. Don't fuck with Dolly Parton.
Also, 89 Dolly Parton, she was the queen.
Absolutely.
She could have uppercutted him and then got him fired.
Yeah. She could have Johnny Caged his ass, done the splits, punched him in the nuts. Sorry, I'm going into Mortal Kombat.
Lower the testosterone.
Sorry. But no, I love Dolly Parton. I always have. Dolly Parton has been a part of my life for so damn long. My grandpa and grandma were huge Dolly Parton fans. Like, my grandpa dressed as Dolly Parton for Halloween one year. He played in a band. He was a guitar and a singer in the band. So for Halloween, I remember he's on stage singing and playing his guitar, dressed as Dolly Parton with the giant, chesticles.
Can you not say boobs? What?
But then we went to Dollywood, which is basically just Silver Dollar City with, Dolly Parton slapped over the top of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's been in my life forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
So fuck Herbert Ross.
Honestly, fuck Herbert Ross because he directed Footloose, and that movie is terrible. I hate it.
Hey,
hope you get canceled.
Hey, testosterone down.
Oh, sorry. I got a mellow. You're ruining my mellow. All right. Starring Steel Magnolias, 1989. Starring Sally Field, Dolly Parton, Julia Roberts, Shirley MacLaine, Olympia Dukakis, Daryl Hannah.
Yes, she was there.
Out of those 6, you're gonna talk shit to Julia Roberts? Herbert Ross, what the hell is the matter with you?
Oh yeah.
Did you not say? Were you not present when Daryl Hannah was speaking?
Apparently, he was at lunch on her scenes.
Yeah.
Because atrocious.
Well, we're not there yet. Budget made with an estimated $15 million.
Cast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, that's probably just Sally Field, Dolly Parton.
Yeah, the rest of them are just scraps.
Yeah. With a worldwide gross of $96.7 million.
This was a thing.
Yeah.
Back then.
I'm surprised they didn't do a sequel.
No. The return of whatever her name was. The dead Julia Roberts.
Shelby.
Shelby. That's right.
Steel Magnolias 2, The Return of Shelby.
They could have just remade it as Ghost. Have Sally Field's character as...
Who makes out with Whoopi Goldberg? I guess Sally Field makes out with Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, no, they wouldn't make out because they're mother and daughter. I guess it's Louisiana, so it doesn't matter.
But Patrick Swayze's still in there somewhere, right?
Well, he has to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he's the one leading Shelby around in the afterlife.
Ah.
I like it. I like it already.
And they're doing like a spiritual Dirty Dancing.
Yes. The Footloose music.
Nope. And too far.
Directed by Herbert Ross.
God. Footloose is so bad.
And then he yells at Whoopi Goldberg because she doesn't know how to act. And Whoopi Goldberg kills him.
I mean, yeah, that's probably true, but I think Patrick Swayze would have just roundhoused him in the face.
Robert ripped his throat out. And...
Too much testosterone.
Sorry.
But no, I mean, I think by all accounts, commercially speaking, that's a success.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
With 2 award wins and an additional 7 nominations, including an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actress, Julia Roberts.
Yes, and I haven't done this in a while, but I need to report a crime.
Oh wait, I can't find one of those like 8-year-old policeman's uniform deals. When October comes around, remind me to look so I can get my gear. Get my Officer Dickhole reporting.
Julia Roberts was fine. She did a fine job.
Yeah.
How in the hell did Sally Field not get nominated for Best Actress?
Yeah.
How in the hell
she didn't even get a nomination?
Did Shirley MacLaine not get nominated for Best Supporting Actress? I mean, she's the older sister of Warren Beatty. She has some pull. So, but
wait, my God, Warren Beatty has an older sister.
Yeah, Shirley MacLaine. But both of them, Sally Field. I'm going to just focus on that one for a minute.
Travesty.
She is so damn good in this movie.
In everything.
In this film in particular, Shelley Field is so damn good. I'm sorry, what did I say?
Shelley Field.
Oh, sorry. Stacey Field is so damn good. No, Sally Field is phenomenal in this film. She is the reason why you watch this.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
And the fact that she just got snubbed, somebody needs punched at the Oscars.
Not slapped, punched.
Oh, yeah, punched.
Okay.
Yeah. I think... I want to look it up.
He's thinking.
I think, who was that woman from My Left Foot that won?
What the hell are you saying to me right now?
The Oscars. I know one year My Left Foot dominated.
I've never heard of My Left Foot.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Okay, of course. That guy can't take a shit without the Academy going like, oh my God!
Let's see here.
He slept in a dumpster for 6 months preparing for this role. Oh my God, the dedication.
Yes, but he is fantastic.
Yeah, but method acting is trash.
That was 90? Yeah, so it was 90. I can't remember her name, but I think she won for Best Actress. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. Jessica Tandy won for Best Actress.
Ooh.
Driving Miss Daisy?
Oh, okay.
F
her.
Maybe that was
Sally Field.
Yeah, there it is. Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Brenda Fricker won for My Left Foot.
No one knows what that is.
That was a big thing back in 89 too. My Left Foot, Daniel Day-Lewis portraying the paraplegic.
Sure.
Yeah. I didn't really care for the movie, but no. So Jessica Tandy, I have no idea who the hell this is. Isabella Adjani, Pauline Collins for Shirley Valentine, Jessica Lange for The Music Box, Michelle Pfeiffer for The Fabulous Baker Boys. There's 3 of them you can get rid of right there and put Sally motherfucking Field.
Now, I do believe she did get something. Like, she got other noms.
That I don't know. It doesn't matter though. It's the Academy Awards. That's the main.
It's true.
That's the crown.
I agree. And she was robbed.
She was robbed.
If she had come back the following year about a movie where she was attacked by a bear, she'd have won.
Or if she would have just been in My Left Foot, she would have won.
No one knows what that is.
Anyway, that's my crime that I'm reporting.
All right.
Some bullshit.
I know you're going to disagree. And that's
You don't
fine.
know this.
Oh, no, I know you're going to disagree. My wife and I were talking about it while watching Steel Magnolias. Looking at the hair and the wardrobe and the wallpaper and just... This is a very 80s movie. The play was written in 87 and takes place at that time. Movie comes out in 89.
Damn. That's a quick turnaround.
Yeah, it is.
It's like they wrote the play for the movie.
Right? And I was like, man, I kind of want to watch the play.
Oh, yeah, because it doesn't only take place in the salon.
In just the salon.
Yeah.
And our 6 main characters are the only characters.
I like that.
And I would watch that.
Me too.
But Anna and I came to a consensus while watching this movie and then reminiscing about other things we recall, whether it be from movies, television, Anna's memories of the 80s. What a wasted decade. That is as close to the Dark Ages as we have come since the fall of the Roman Empire. What a horrible 10 years that is.
Why?
Look at it. Look at any of it.
The style?
It's horrible.
Fantastic.
No, it's not. It's awful.
The music? Fantastic.
The less than 50%.
The movies? Fantastic.
No. Nope. 10% are good.
I'll give you 70.
15.
75.
No! I have no notebook! I will go back through and list every goddamn 80s movie we've done and to be like, oh look, Gremlins, trash. Waterworld, trash. Garbage.
I don't think Waterworld
Giorgio Garbaggio.
Waterworld wasn't the 80s.
No, that might have been early 90s.
Yeah, there's the decade that sucks is the 90s.
Well, we were real angry about a lot of things,
Yeah.
probably because of how terrible the 80s were, and the 90s weren't looking much better.
Oh, 90s were terrible.
You know what made the 90s good? 1997, Stone Cold Steve Austin wins the world title, and the world just got correct. From that 97 to 2000 run, the world was okay.
Yes, I agree with that.
Then we got like things like The Matrix and all kinds of this shit, and things mellowed out. Then Austin hugs McMahon.
Bullshit.
Then 9/11. It's just fucking there.
I don't know if those
There's a
correspond.
timeline where Austin stays the champ and never sides with McMahon, and that is a better universe than the one we live in.
Yeah, I agree. That WrestleMania when he turns and hugs McMahon and gives him a handshake, I was like, this is the weakest heel turn I've ever seen.
Horrible. And no one wanted it.
Nobody wanted it. It didn't work. It was, even when they tried to play it out, it was
Not only has wrestling not recovered, we as a society haven't we had like
9/11.
We had like 9/11. We have to edit that out.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's been plenty of years. It'll be fine.
It's been plenty. How many years has it been, Tevis?
24?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, as of this coming September.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Getting back on topic. Back to the 80s. Gross. All right. So, Tevis, what is your history with Steel Magnolias?
I watched this Not in theaters, but pretty close to when it came out on VHS.
Mm.
I don't know. It shouldn't have been a movie that I enjoyed back in 90 whatever, but I fucking loved it. I have no idea why back then, because I was, Lethal Weapon 2, Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters, anything with blood and guts. I'm like, yeah. And then my mom's like,
Ghostbusters?
No, Ghostbusters. And then anything with blood and guts.
Yeah, but you had like blood and guts movies. And then anything with blood and guts, but right there in the middle was Ghostbusters.
But I remember my mom bringing this home one day to watch, and I was like, that looks dumb.
Hey, Mom, that looked real dumb.
I watched it. I'm like, that was damn good. And I don't remember if I cried, but I probably did. If you don't cry at Steel Magnolias,
especially the very first watch,
yes,
the original watch, you're dead inside.
You're dead inside.
And honestly, I probably don't want to talk to you. I probably don't want to know you as a person if you
100%.
Okay.
So, what's your history?
I have no idea the first time I watched this. I probably would have been younger.
So you have seen it prior to this?
Oh my God, absolutely, I have. I've watched this movie several times. I don't think double digits, but I think with this watch, we're real close to double digits. But it had to have been with one or honestly both of my parents, probably. Because mom and dad both love this movie. Because the only people who don't praise it haven't actually watched it.
I would agree with that.
Not that we're giving away content or anything. So, So I was like, all right. Have I watched it? I put this in the...
You did?
Yes, I did. I put Steel Magnolias in the hat.
Nice.
So this was my pick.
Okay. I thought it was a Sarah put in.
No, Steel Magnolias.
I thought she was sabotaging the hat.
I'll tell you right now, Sarah has not seen Steel Magnolias, and she needs to. Sarah has seen very, very few movies, and they're all bad.
And we've probably contributed to that with all the Stallone movies.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I bet we doubled her total unique movie viewings.
Yes.
And aided to the terribleness quite a bit.
We are
Speaking
so
of which, though, if you haven't seen Sarah and Sly's episode of Oscar, you're going to want to watch and or listen to that because we're going to reference that a bit during this.
Oh, we are?
A movie based off of a play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Or at least I am.
Yeah. I see where you're going.
But no, I've always loved this movie. I always loved watching this movie. And then I'm always like, should I watch it? It's been a while. Yeah, I'll watch it. And I love it more. So, and then after I had rented this and watched it, it was like things we think you should watch next. And it was The Birdcage. I was just like, double feature. All right. Absolutely.
I'd be down for that. Shit, yeah.
That's a double feature I would watch.
Get some popcorn.
And then I was watching just because I wanted to see the scene that was playing out. You know how it plays the little blurb of it? And Anna comes back in and she just goes, "Oh, Val!"
Val's the worst.
Val is the worst. She's like, Val's the bad guy in this movie. I was like, yes, I know. You don't have to tell me. And then we just talked for 5 minutes about how awful Val is.
Val could be the bad guy in every movie.
He really could.
The new Fantastic Four, it's Val coming in.
As Val.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be Galactus. It's just Val.
No, it's just Val. I was just like, oh, that guy sucks. Gross.
Oh God, I'm dying. Ugh.
So put it on the list. Double feature night. Steel Magnolias and The Birdcage.
Hell yes.
Okay. With all that out of the way, let's really dive into the film itself. Steel Magnolias again takes place during the late 80s and follows a 3-year time period as we get snippets in the lives of 6 Louisiana Southern belles. and the trials and tribulations they're going through within those 3 years. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Now, our main characters are Sally Field as Malin and her daughter Shelby by Julia Roberts. But then, the what's the word I'm looking for? Not even support. Like, they're all 5 of them are fantastic. And then there's Hannah.
Yeah, Dolly Parton, who owns the salon, Truvy.
With her salon being... That's the gathering point.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone comes together at the salon.
Yes. It's like the old guys have their coffee shop at
the barber shop. Yeah.
And you have this. Olympia Dukakis is there as Clary.
Yep. And so there's her, and then same coin, but the opposite side, Weezer.
Shirley MacLaine.
They're the older, very wealthy Southern belles. They've got older, sensibilities, but where Clary is the upbeat, happy, everything's going to work out, it's all good. And Weezer's just the bitter, angry hag.
The worst. They see her coming and they're like, oh God, it's Weezer. And they'll shut the door
and
go out the back. Yeah. So good. It's so good.
Then Truvy hires a new hairstylist. Hold on. Anel. Yeah. Daryl Hannah. And that's everybody, right? Malin, Shelby, Truvy, Anel. Yeah. There's our 6. And we just kind of follow their lives in these 3-year gaps, or not within these 3 years. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, in little snippets. It's almost episodic.
It is, because it's basically like, hey, here's a pivotal moment where they're all back together. And then once that snippet's over, they're all going their own ways, living their lives, especially Shelby, who, she gets married, moves out of town, but when she comes back, story reconvenes, and everyone's back together again. Let's start there.
Okay.
Let's start with this time jumping style.
Okay.
Because we've done several movies that time jump. I may be crazy, but this might be one of the better handled time skipping movies we've done on the show.
I didn't have an issue with it. I never felt lost.
It's easy to follow. It makes sense, but at the same time, know what it doesn't have? Black screen 6 months later.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
No, it's just a pivotal moment where it's like, oh, last time we were here, they were getting ready for like Halloween, and now it's Easter, and no one's saying, hey, it's Easter now, but we can tell they're dyeing eggs. They're getting ready for the Easter egg hunt. This movie, damn it, what was the last movie that we might have been Back to the Future? And I know there was another one we've done.
Lethal Weapon 4 had that one almost 9 months later.
Gross. Yeah, we're not talking. But no, we're talking about like, this is one of those movies that's the writing. Robert Harling trusts that his audience is watching keeping up. So he doesn't need to hold our hand and drag us along. Because we're like, oh, look, Halloween decorations. Oh, look, Easter stuff.
Yeah, it's Christmas time. They're hanging lights. Yeah.
That's right. Anel decorates the
beauty salon
for Christmas. Like, we get enough without the big, stupid, 2 years later.
Yeah. This movie starts at Easter and it ends at Easter.
Is that when Shelby's getting married?
Yeah. Because remember, she's loading the dyed eggs in the car and her dad is trying to get rid of those birds.
I love Drum.
Oh, I did too.
I love Drum so much.
And then when him and Weezer get together and just go back and forth.
Put a pin in that.
Oh my
God.
Put
a pin in that. But as far as just how this movie handles the time, it's so damn good.
Yeah.
But it also plays into it felt very real to me. If you think about it, every single one of us have these moments in our lives that are so crazy, hectic, depressing, over the top, thrilling, happy, that it's like, there's a little movie right there. But then, in between those is just life.
Yeah.
Boring, mundane, getting through your routine, life. And then it's broken up with moments of whatever. And this movie does a good job at portraying that. We don't need to see every single day of every single person's life. No, we're just coming together at these pivotal moments within these 3 years.
Yes, one of the critiques that I had read about the movie was Shelby has diabetes.
Yeah.
She has an attack when she's in the salon.
Yes.
But the criticism that I heard was they make it out to be like this is an uncontrollable issue. Like we don't ever see her going to the doctor or, taking her shots of insulin or anything like that. And I'm like, we don't need all of that. It's fine. We understand.
Yeah.
If you know anything about how diabetics are, that's what they have to do to maintain. And even when they do maintain, they sometimes can still have an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's just a lame excuse to be
Yeah.
critical of this movie.
I didn't see them eat 3 square meals a day or brush their teeth.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Well, how come that you can go all day without going to the bathroom? Like, stop. Nobody wants to see.
Although we do see Clary on the toilet.
But we do. But yeah, just quit nitpicking that bad.
Yeah, that's your issue.
That's
get away from
a
me.
little too extreme.
Yeah.
So
no, I just thought I thought it worked well.
I agree. And I like too that you don't ever have to, because it starts at Easter and it ends in Easter, but you still realize that it's a 3-year gap because the baby is there in between and he's celebrating his 1 year birthday, but they don't tell you that that's around Easter or even any holiday at all. But you realize towards the end, I'm like, oh, the baby's older, so it's been more than 1 year.
Yeah.
It's just, if you pay attention, you're going to follow along.
Mm-hmm. What a novel concept.
I know, it's crazy.
Watch the movie. So let's talk about the plot. The plot is we have good characters. Watch them.
Yeah. It's just
it's Forrest Gump.
It's our characters are interesting and they're fleshed out. Just enjoy what they do.
This is a Forrest Gump style movie where it's.
What was that? Huh. I don't know what that was. It's a Forrest Gump stuff. Let me turn this down. My phone has been janky a lot. Like stuff. I'm sorry. You were saying?
I don't know. But no, it's where it's like, well, this movie doesn't have a traditional plot. The plot is we're following character or characters throughout their life.
Yeah.
Forrest, goddammit, another fantastic Sally Field performance. Forrest Gump.
Absolutely.
As if there's a bad one. And if you're a fan of the show, you know me. The thing I love the most is fantastic characters.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
A movie literally does not need a plot if the characters are that level of good. And that is what Steel Magnolias is attempting to sell us here. We don't have a traditional plot. What we're relying on is that the audience is going to fall in love with our characters and want to follow them through their lives and see what's happening.
Yeah, there's no, this guy killed my partner, I must hunt him down.
Down the banister.
Yeah. So, no, yeah, I agree. It's just their lives, good things happen, bad things happen, and we get to watch how each one of them react to it. And it's fantastic. I like this type of movie. We follow the characters, not the plot.
Yeah.
That's what I do enjoy that.
But these are rare because it takes a special writer with a special idea to pull this off.
I agree.
And with Steel Magnolias, it delivers. These characters are lovable, and you can't not get attached to them, their relationships with each other, especially Weezer.
That is my stomach. Thank you very much. Don't look at me like I didn't just shut off my phone. It's my stomach. I didn't eat very much today.
Would you like some armadillo cake?
Just the ass, please.
Okay, now we're talking about characters. Let's talk about Weezer. She's the old curmudgeon of the group who secretly has a heart of gold and cares for her girls. Sally Field's character, Malin, is married to Drum. I love Weezer and Drum's every time they're together. It is the best. The movie, the last time we see them together is at the Easter egg hunt, and they come up, and she's got her big, mangy-looking Saint Bernard, and that's when Drum pulls out the magic, the black marker. He's like, "Hey, Rhett's here. Let's play Connect the Bald Spot." And Weezer looks up and is like, "Drum, eat shit and die."
Yeah, I love when we first get introduced to them. Drum says to her, "Weezer, you look like hammered shit," and she's like, "How dare you say that to me?" He's like, "I'm sorry, you look like regular shit." And the armadillo cake. Oh
she does. So Weezer's cutting up and serving this armadillo cake, and that's when Drum comes over. It's like, "Weezer, can we call a truce to this long enough for me to get a slice of cake?" And she just butcher knife cleaves the ass of the armadillo and gives him the entire ass of it. That is so funny.
That was so funny. I was laughing at that, and then he just looks at it and he goes, "Nothing like a good piece of ass," and then walks away, and she's just like, "Motherfucker." You could just see the look on her face, like, so good.
It's so funny.
So damn
Their
good.
whole back and forth is so good. And of course, Drum played by
Tom Skerritt.
Tom Skerritt. Welcome back, Tom.
From Alien. Absolutely.
Alien. Handsome man.
I like Tom Skerritt a lot as an actor.
I also like Tom Skerritt. He's so charming.
He is so charming. The last thing I ever watched him in was this TV show, Brothers and Sisters. It wasn't very good. He was in it for like 3 episodes. I think his character dies off, so it's them, the family coming together, trying to deal with it. And honestly, once his character is gone, there's no real reason to watch the show.
And then you're like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm having a Game of Thrones flashback.
Why? He was not in Game of Thrones.
No, but Ned Stark was.
No. Yeah, but Ned, when he dies, it's like, oh shit, I guess I'm not watching this anymore. And then you watch season 2 and you're like, okay, this is still good.
Sure.
Yeah. You never watched it?
I didn't have access to HBO at the time of Game of Thrones' popularity, and my buddy would pirate episodes sometimes and come over and we would watch them together. I don't know what I've seen and what I haven't.
That's fair.
You know what I mean? Because then there would be breaks where, like, because he was keeping up with the show live, and sometimes I'd watch sequential episodes and there'd be a break and then come back and I don't know what the hell's going on anymore because half the people that I knew are dead and not,
That's true. Yeah, I'd see that.
And then it started getting bad.
Yeah, there was a couple of seasons that were just a little but that first season was fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of Sean Bean.
Because that's Sean Bean.
Yeah, I agree. When I saw they killed him off, I was like, why? There's a season 2? Why?
I don't give a shit about any of these other people.
Yeah.
Actually, when I found out that Jon Snow was going to be like the true main character, and I went, him?
Yeah, I kind of had the same thought.
He can barely act. I know that's his natural accent, but it also doesn't sound like it. Or I'm getting off topic.
Too much testosterone. Back to Steel Magnolias.
Back to Steel Magnolias. Oh, is that Fresh Air?
No, it's Aquanet.
Oh. Mom?
There's something I love watching in these 80s movies is where, for one, how many times characters smoke and where they smoke.
Hospital?
The hospital.
So
I was like,
it's Weezer,
what?
isn't it?
Yeah. I was just like, what the? But then I remember, yeah, that's what you did back then.
You could do that back then.
I still remember going into...
Just don't blow the smoke directly onto the babies and you're fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. But I still remember going into like Walmart with my mom and her smoking and the people just everywhere just smoking all the time. I'm like, I'm surprised I don't have lung cancer. Or maybe I do and I don't know it. Maybe that's why I'm sore in this region.
In this like lung area.
Yeah. But no, it's just a weird time.
What a horrible time the 80s was.
Smoking on airplanes.
What a horrible idea.
That's gross. I can't imagine that getting in that.
Imagine being in like a 60s plane.
Oh,
you couldn't see anything.
No. Your eyes would be burning.
You wouldn't even have to sneak up to the bathroom to join the Mile High Club. You could do it in your seat because no one would be able to see anything.
That's true.
So we got Weezer and Drum. Love that. When Drum gets the firework crossbow.
That's just great.
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
So great. He got rid of those damn birds.
I told Anna, I was like, I'm having a D&D character idea. Don't mind me. Let's talk a little bit about Malin and Shelby.
Okay.
Shelby has some form of diabetes, and it's aggressive.
Yes.
Malin is very much a protective mama bear to her Shelby. And you can tell that she just always has been. Now, Shelby's a grown woman and wants to / is able to take care of herself, and Malin can't quite let go.
A little bit, yeah. She has a little problem with that.
Then we see, as the movie progresses, as time progresses, their relationship change and evolve, because it goes from that, but she's still Malin's still happy for her daughter and the wedding. Then we get Shelby announcing that she's pregnant, which is super duper risky for her health. Malin is not, well, she's very much against it.
Go ahead, keep going. I want to go back to this when you're done, because I had an issue with this part.
Then it comes more forward in time. Jack Jr. is born, but that wrecked Shelby's circulatory system.
Yeah, and her kidneys.
And her kidneys are kaput, so she's doing dialysis. And so Malin is coming in again as mom, but she's also not like full mama grizzly. It's a softer, more supportive kind of mothering. She's going to donate a kidney. Then the incident happens, and I don't want to talk about it right now. Shut up! Don't look at me.
We'll get there.
Don't look at me. I don't want to talk about it right now. And then we see Malin in the hospital with Shelby, doing the exercises and being with her
all the time,
and just the evolution of that relationship. And it's so damn good.
Oh yeah, I love these two together. I did have a slight issue in that moment where she announces to her mom, because she just tells her mom by herself. It's just them two together. Tells her that she's pregnant. And then they have this back and forth, and it leads to the bedroom where she's pleading with her mom, I need your support. I need you. I need you. I need you. And I don't know what it was. It was a combination of the acting that Julia Roberts does, the music, and also I think just the lines. It got real melodramatic.
Oh yeah.
Like bad. And it was just that small little snippet, not the whole conversation, but just that towards the end, right before what's her name? Malin walks away, and then that's the scene.
Yeah.
It's a little almost cheesy.
Yeah, a little daytime soapy.
A little bit, yeah. A little Hallmark-esque.
Yeah.
But that's really the only time. Okay, there's one other time I felt that way. But this is the main one that really bothered me.
That's fair.
But out of their whole relationship, you have a 2-minute issue with it.
Out of any movie,
It works.
if I only have a 2-minute issue in a movie, that's a pretty good damn movie.
I agree. I agree.
Truvy as the salon owner and the hairstylist, kind of acting as like Malin is the spiritual glue holding this group together, but it's Truvy's salon. It's the meeting place. It's the clubhouse. It's the hangout spot.
Yeah, she's the glue that holds the group together, I think.
No, I think Malin is.
You don't think Truvy is? And that's where they all go. They all go to her.
Truvy's salon.
Yeah, but
It's
every
the
one of them
clubhouse.
goes to Truvy too.
Right. But I think it's Malin that
She's the leader.
She's the heart and soul of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if the group loses the leader, the group disbands.
Maybe.
Ain't nobody hanging out with Weezer voluntarily except maybe Clary.
I would say Clary is. She's shopping with her at the grocery store. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that's later in the movie, and
Yeah.
it's for Shelby.
But yeah, Truvy and her husband Spud.
Spud, played by Sam Shepard.
Sam Shepard.
I was in a play by Sam Shepard once.
Really?
Buried Child. Yep.
I like Sam Shepard. I wish he would have been in more stuff.
That would have required him to move to Hollywood, which from a interview I saw him do, he was like, "No, I know it would have been better for my career, but I didn't want that."
Yeah, good for him.
He struck me as a guy who always stayed very true to himself.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
His character is a little
Woe is me.
kind of, yeah. He's kind of a killjoy.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we see, honestly, throughout the vast majority of this movie, is we see him in a deep depression.
oh yeah. Yeah, he can't get the contracts that he wants because
Yep.
he doesn't own his own stuff and other people do. And
He essentially, as if you kind of pay attention to that part of the story, he kind of goes out of business as far as being a contractor.
yeah,
Has to get a job at an offshore oil rig.
Yeah.
But you know what? After that, we start seeing him a little more active because he's working. He's making money.
Yeah.
He's
He's feeling more like
a man.
a man. And
And then when the Shelby incident occurs and he realizes how quickly he could lose everything that actually matters,
yes,
and it forces his priorities to shift into the correct way, and we see him finally coming out of that.
Yeah.
And that's cool too.
yeah,
Like even the side characters get
they do. And I love when he walks into the room and he's got that tie on and he asks Truvy, he goes, "Does this tie go with this?" And she's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, I kind of wanted to go to the funeral with you if that was okay."
she's like, "Yeah, that's okay."
And they don't get excuse me, they don't get a lot of
Or
screen
choke
time.
up now. We're not. If you choke up now, we're never getting through this, okay?
I have Kleenexes down here. They were for a different reason, but we can use them for crying.
We're not even. We haven't even touched on it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they don't get enough time together. I wish they would have had more time together, Truvy and Spud. But the way Spud was earlier in the film, I don't think he was in deep depression. He didn't want to be anywhere near anybody. I just wish these two would have been together longer. I wouldn't mind watching a sequel with those two.
Did I not say something about sequel money?
Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Truvy and Spud.
And honestly, Malin and Drum,
Yeah,
and I guess Weezer and
Clary.
Owen.
Oh, I forgot about Owen, that little short, goofy dude.
You haven't aged a day. When they're in church and he winks at her and it's like, ooh. And then Clarice's like, well, I can report that there's been a mysterious automobile parked outside her home every weekend, day and night.
I love it. And then, so we've hit on all the girls.
Pretty much.
Except Annelle.
I'll say she also gets the weakest story. We get a barely touched upon when Annelle first comes and gets the job at Trudy's. We learn that she's new in town because her husband ran out on her. Come to find out, her husband was a drug dealer and that Annelle's marriage to him might not be legal. Yeah. So we're not really sure. So she's on her own, desperate for a job. Gets a job at Truvy's. Then we learn that husband is arrested. Annelle's free of him. Then in conversation when the group reconvenes, we learn that in the cut time, Annelle went real crazy, got real wild, celebrating her freedom, has now overcorrected
a little bit,
and is now uber religious, like off-puttingly religious.
Yeah.
And even her new man, Sammy, can't put up with it. Then we see
Jay O'Connor.
He looks like this Jethro Bodine looking motherfucker.
You know who he is?
No. He looks like Jethro.
Vinny from The Mummy.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You know what? I see it. It's hard to picture the hair, but I see it now. Oh God, he just has those sunken rat features all the time.
When those two first meet at the reception,
I was like, look at this crackhead.
I know, he's so creepy looking. He's like, this is the greatest cherry Coke in the entire world. I'm like, ugh, get away.
Brush your teeth.
I'm like, run, Annelle, run. But the biggest roller coaster of this movie is not the tragedy that we get. It's trying to figure out which version of Annelle we're dealing with at the time.
Figure out which one we hate more.
Because every time it's like she changes.
Yeah.
And
she's going through some things.
Yeah. There's one moment that I did actually laugh out loud with her and Sammy when they go back to her house after grocery shopping or something, and she opens the fridge and she's like, what's this? He's like, that's a beer. Well, you may have beer in your house, but you're not going to bring beer and liquor into mine, and dumps it out. And he's like, oh, Jesus Christ, what are you doing? She's like, did you just take the Lord's name in vain? Yeah. I said, Christ. How dare you? You can't do that. Oh, Christ. And then she's like, I think we should pray. And he's like, I would rather eat dirt. He walks out. But that's the best you're going to get from this couple. They're awful.
That's also the best you're going to get from these actors.
That is true. That is the best scene in their careers.
Okay. Sammy will never dethrone Benny in this guy's filmography.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you... Okay. Real talk about...
Oh, God. Let's get real.
About Daryl Hannah.
Okay.
Do you think the character was just extremely poor, or was it her performance of the character that was extremely poor, or was it both?
Define what you mean by, do I think the character is really poor, like financially?
No, poorly. It's a poorly written character, just a terrible character. Because I'm sorry, every time she comes on screen, I'm just like, ugh. And then she opens her mouth, I'm like, ugh.
Well, you know what? That would require us to watch the play, I think.
Yeah, probably.
Because Daryl Hannah didn't help. But, let's be honest, Annelle is the least likable of these characters.
I agree.
She's not funny. You don't really feel for her that much.
No.
She has the weakest relationship connection to all the other characters.
I agree.
She could honestly not be there at all.
That's another thing I was going to say.
And it wouldn't really matter.
Because does she do anything? I mean, I guess she connects everybody at the end when she's giving birth, and they all rush to help her. So it's, after the tragedy, we're getting new life or whatever. But No.
Okay, we were debating on if Truvy or Malin is the glue of the group, and if which of them was gone would the group disperse. Anel is not that.
Oh, absolutely not.
Anel could have never been in this movie or story. It really wouldn't have mattered that much.
I would say Anel is the audience because she's the one that's introduced into this group as a stranger, like we are. But we really don't follow her around that much.
No, this isn't
to even
again like Forrest Gump. This movie doesn't have an audience character.
No,
because the movie follows a character. So if anything, the audience character is the six of them.
Yeah,
like the audience character is Forrest Gump. The movie screen is literally just a window we get to view their life in these moments. So no, there isn't an audience character.
That's what I thought she was going to be when we first,
yeah,
because we follow her. She's the first one we see.
No, if you want to go by who we see the most, it would be Shelby.
Yeah,
would be the audience character.
Yeah.
But again, this isn't that kind of movie.
Mm-mm. So, okay, well, we've talked enough about Anel.
That's true. Let's talk about Clary and Weezer in the football locker room. And Weezer just scoping out all that high school or college.
College. Let's say college.
Young college wiener.
Yeah, when she holds up that mirror.
And you can see her like looking. Every time she's like. Just following that wiener with her eyes. But I'm also like, guys, there are women in the locker room.
They don't care. They don't care.
They just won the state championship or some shit.
Yeah.
Which also, though, makes me think high school.
We're going to say college.
80's was a terrible decade.
College.
Well, no, if it's the varsity football team.
Varsity college.
18 minimum, and they're all 18 or up, and she is scoping that meat.
Yeah, anytime these two get together, I enjoy. From the dressing room to the grocery store portion with just them two, to after the funeral when they're fighting, trying to Weezer's like, get off my bench, and they have that little fight. So good.
I just want to scream. I just want to hit somebody.
Oh,
do it!
Oh,
do
my
it,
God.
Malin! Hit! Oh God!
knock her block off. Phenomenal.
Have a Chicopee perish and dream of this moment, or whatever their parish is.
Oh man! So that
you followed that, right?
What? I'm sorry. What?
In Louisiana, they don't have counties.
Oh,
they have parishes.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know for sure what that was, but yeah.
If you hear,
I kind of
you put it together, but
so you've touched a portion of that scene. Do you want to go ahead and cover the rest of?
No, I don't.
That you gotta.
Is it? Wait, you
gotta update the board. I think
there literally has to be something else we haven't talked about that we can talk about. Gay grandson. Here we go. We can talk about about their conversation when Clary gets track lighting. So Clary's telling the story about her. Is it grandson? Her nephew. And he's like, Mom, Dad, I have inoperable brain cancer, and I have 3 months to live. And and his parents freak out, and he's like, folks, it's okay. I'm just gay. And apparently that didn't go over well. But you know what? How did Clary say? All gay men love track lighting, and all gay men are named Rick, Steve, or
Dave, or something like
something else. And then Weezer walks in at the end of that, and she's like, oh, yeah, I love track lighting. I've got it in my stairway. And they're looking at each other. They're like, really, Weezer? You have track lighting? Yes, it was my grandson's idea. And all the other girls really start looking at each other. Oh, I haven't seen him in ages. What's his name? Oh, you know how Steve is.
Fantastic. So back to the scene.
I don't.
That
final thoughts
that we talked about with the
review ratings.
the funeral.
IMDb, no. God. All right. Wish this was liquor. I need something stronger than water if we're going to get through Steel Magnolias. Okay.
You talk about.
Well, we have to talk up to it.
Yeah. Talk up to it, and then you talk about your feelings about it, and then we'll share our feelings.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you want me to just breeze?
Just set it up,
Okay.
and then you talk about how you handled it, and I'll talk about how I handled it. I think this is the only movie we've ever done that I think we could talk about like this, with the exception of maybe Ford versus Ferrari. But this is
worse.
This is worse.
Ford versus Ferrari. Not worse as in horror quality. Worse as in, because let's face it, how many of us are and or even know race car driver or a test driver or a whatever? You know what I mean? Whereas Steel Magnolias here is very much this could happen. This scenario could happen to anybody.
Yeah. I'm looking at our board, our big fucking baby award.
Our big baby award. I believe you're up by one.
Yeah, you have Braveheart and Godzilla -1. I have Braveheart, Green Mile, Last Samurai, and Ford versus Ferrari. So I'm up by 2.
Oh, you're up by 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
if you don't know what that award is, that means how many times we've cried in a film.
Full, not like that. Ugly cry counts, but like just tears rolling down the face. Welling up does not count. We've covered this. Welling up does not count. They have to roll.
Yes.
So, Shelby gets pregnant. Malin's very concerned. It's going to be very hard on her body. Shelby's been told by multiple doctors that she shouldn't have children. Her and her husband really want kids. They've tried adopting. Because of Shelby's medical past, they won't even let her adopt. It's not an option. Shelby gets pregnant. Shelby has the baby. We learn that pregnancy and then the birth puts so much strain on Shelby's body, her kidneys fail. And she's on dialysis. And the dialysis, it's
terrible.
Rough.
The horror movie-esque.
Is in pretty dire need of a kidney donor. Lo and behold, Malin is capable. Malin donates a kidney. We get all that story. Stop looking at me. We see... Fuck. Tag in.
Have we ever cried during the podcast?
No, we haven't. And as a new parent, this hits so much harder. Oh my god!
Hell yeah, absolutely.
I'm good. Welling doesn't count. It's your turn.
Okay, so where are we at?
Shelby's making dinner.
Yeah, she goes to pick up, is it Jack Jr.?
Jack Jr.
And she just gets a pain, and she got to put the kid down. She's like, come on, we got to go make a phone call. And then it cuts, and you see the refrigerator door open. The stove is on. The food's there, boiling up, burning. The baby is on the floor crying.
He's crying and pointing.
And the pointing is probably the worst part of it for me.
I'm glad you say
it's such a nice little touch. And I was going to make a joke about the 1-year-old's birthday party, about that kid is the worst actor in the history of acting because he can't blow out a candle. But I'm like, it's a 1-year-old child, so
my 1-year-old's not acting couldn't blow out.
I know. It was a joke I was going to make, but then this scene comes up and the baby is pointing, and I'm like, the greatest actor ever.
The baby out-acts Daryl Hannah.
Why this kid didn't get an Academy Award nomination? But Jack comes in, and he's like, Shelby, honey, where you at, honey? And the kid's crying. He picks up the kid, and the kid's still pointing.
Oh, fuck.
And he walks out, and you see out the window, Shelby is laying on the floor, on the ground with the phone, completely passed out. And he runs and he grabs her. And he's like, "Oh my God, baby. Oh my God." And then we're in the hospital and she's hooked up to all kinds of machines. And
The collapse scene.
that was rough.
Got to be one of the biggest punches to my dick. This is a pure nut kick.
Yeah, like, oh, Johnny Cage.
I have been field goal kicked between the uprights.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
Yeah. And then you have that, not montage, but just moment after moment after moment of Malin reading to her, just trying to exercise her legs, just talking to her about normal life.
At one point, holding the picture of Jack Jr., pleading, begging, ordering her to open her eyes. We see them. Go ahead.
Drum comes in at one point and is like, "Malin, you've got to go out. You've got to get out a little bit. Go get a real meal."
I wish this was liquor.
And the way she responds to him, like pushes him away, and she's like, "No. What happens if she wakes up for 2 minutes and I'm not here?" I'm like, holy shit. And then you get the moment where they're told that there's nothing they can do. And they don't even get that. That's not even vocalized.
It just cuts to Jackson signing. And there's no music.
There's no music.
It's just the sound of writing and the machines.
Yeah.
Which is perfect.
Absolutely. If they had to put music over it, I think it would have ruined it.
Lessened it. Yes. Lessened it. And then we see the machines get turned off. And we see the heart rate monitor starting to slow. We see Drum can't take it. He leaves. We see Jackson can't take it. He leaves. One person stays at Shelby's side so she doesn't go alone. And it's Malin.
Yeah, and then you see that heartbeat monitor, a few here and there, and then just flat.
Yep.
And then that's when we cut to the funeral.
I'm okay. And then at the funeral, everyone's going about their business, and the service is over, and they're leaving for what would you call it, the reception?
Probably, yeah. The
what do you?
I don't know what you call that. It's not a reception,
funeral, but it's where everyone gets together to mourn and eat. And after the service.
Yeah,
but I haven't been to enough funerals to know what that's called.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
because I don't do social gatherings. I don't want a social gathering at my. Well, we would do a funeral, but Jake would hate that, so we just made sure he had his flannel on, and we chucked his ass in the ground, and we called it good.
Yeah.
If I'm Anna, if I'm not buried in something very comparable to this, you're out of the will. You're out. This. Why do I have to be uncomfortable in a suit in the afterlife?
I don't understand it.
I plan on going to the pearly gates in an AC/DC t-shirt and my flannel. That's what I want.
Sounds good to me.
Maybe Godzilla, or I better have X-Men socks on, or Pokemon. I want to be me.
Okay. We'll make that happen.
You're out of the will if I'm not dressed like me.
Gotcha. So at the funeral, the brothers and Drum are walking to the car, and they hug, and the boys get in the car, and Drum turns around and he looks at Malin, and it's just her by herself standing in front of the casket, and you just see her back.
Yeah.
And then every one of the girls notice, and they all go and gather around her. And then we have that moment.
And then they finally walk away from the casket, and the conversation kind of continues, and then it's silent, and it kind of continues, and then Sally Field drops one of the hardest monologues.
It's fantastic. It is so damn good. Like, that would have been her Oscar speech, or her Oscar clip, rather.
Yeah.
And it should have been.
My left foot. No one remembers My Left Foot. Everyone remembers Steel Magnolias.
Absolutely.
We did it. We got through it.
So, go ahead. Tell me how you were during that whole moment.
I was not holding it together well. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you're looking for me to say.
Okay, well,
I think the build up to this moment is great. The actual collapse scene is torturous. Emotionally torturous in a good way. And then Sally Field just killing it. From being the exhausted mom in the hospital room, being the heartbroken one who's the only one in the room staying with Shelby, to her meltdown at the funeral, just killing it. Again, this is so real and it's so grounded, and these are the types of scenarios that we've all had our own bouts with in life, or if you're fortunate enough it hasn't happened yet, it will at some point. Like if I were to equate it to something personal, this makes me think of like my grandfather who passed, and the last time I saw him alive, sort of thing. You know, it's just it's so well written, it's so well conceptualized, it's so real that I think the audience would have a hard time not having a spiritually similar moment from their own lives come to the forefront. So I don't know.
I was doing really good.
No, as soon as Jack cried a point, done. Don't talk to me. I'm gonna cry. As soon as that happened, and I knew it was coming, and it made it worse. If that's what you want to talk about, asshole, that's what we can talk about. Yeah. As soon as it was Jack crying and pointing, if I looked over, if Anna had been staring at me and I realized it, or if I had tried to say something, I'd have lost it. I'm
glad I watched this by myself. But yeah, you're right. As soon as Jack walks into the room and you see the baby and he's pointing, I'm just like, okay, here we go. And then you see her laying in the yard or wherever she's at, just completely collapsed.
She's like in the dining room.
Or in the den or something.
Den.
But I'm just like, okay, I'm fine. And then throughout the entirety until we get to the funeral, I had moments where I'm like, my face hurt from holding it in. And then Drum and the two boys hug and they get in the car, and Drum looks back and you see her standing at that by the coffin. I'm starting to break a little bit. And then the girls they all see, and their significant others are like, yeah, go. And I'm just like, okay, I'm fine. I could feel the tears on the corner of my eye.
Yep.
And I'm like, I am not going to be added to the board. I can't have 5 movies on the board here. To your 2, you heartless ass.
You cried during Last Samurai. Blow it out.
Hell yes, I did.
Ass.
That was a damn good movie. But then they have a little bit of a talk there, and then they're starting to leave. I was like, okay, I'm in the clear. I'm good. I'm in the clear.
I'm safe.
I made it. And then fucking Sally Field.
She notices her hair in the mirror.
Drops that.
You broke the...
Oh shit!
You broke the shit. Are we back?
Yep. Sorry, I broke the camera.
You broke the camera pounding on the desk with your emotions.
Okay.
You got so emotional in this retelling, you broke our setup.
Anyway, so where was I? I was completely fine. And then here comes Sally Field, being one of the greatest actresses I've ever seen, deliver that monologue. And when she starts screaming, why, my tears went from in the corner of my eye to just fucking rain. And I could feel my upper lip is like, or my bottom lip. Yeah. I'm ugly crying. I am. And
yes.
Just before the snotworks come, thank God for Clary pulling Weezer. Be like, just knock her block up. And then I'm fucking laughing my ass off.
Let's talk about that for a second. What a phenomenal tension breaker.
Exactly. It's so good.
It's so well done, from the writing, the acting. It's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we transition away from this and their knocker block off Malin?
And it doesn't feel like what Marvel does all the time, where they get a little bit of tension, good tension, and then they have to throw in some hammy joke to break it up. It felt like that's what the characters would do.
Well, and at this point, from the collapse to the hospital to the funeral to this monologue, it's been heavy for a good while. The movie has let us achieve these dark emotions, wallow in these emotions, ugly cry. Can't stay there forever. So now we got to pull our audience out of the mire that we put them in. How do we do that? Clary and Weezer. And it's so well done.
And I was so pissed because I'm like, where were you like a minute earlier? I would not have been wiping tears and trying to keep snot from rolling out of me. No. But no, so good. And I literally thought I was in the clear. And then
you let your guard down.
I did.
You fool.
I did. My face still actually kind of hurts from watching this movie, because my face was so tense holding in a cry to my face hurt from smiling and laughing so hard at this moment of Weezer and Clary.
So I didn't get past welling, but I struggled with this long after I turned the movie off and went to bed. Now that we're talking about it, I've welled up again. Given that I'm welling up thinking about it on camera, I am okay if we count it. So I guess for the Big Baby Award, we both get to add Steel Magnolias to the list, and I'm okay with that.
Hell yeah.
Because it's not The Last Samurai, you puss.
Godzilla -1, I'm sorry.
No. I cried like 3 times. He sat next to me.
You cried because Godzilla died.
At that point, I was so emotionally exhausted. I was like, I spilled my popcorn.
That's why you cried.
That was the first time.
And we both have Braveheart, so okay.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't cry at Braveheart?
Ford versus Ferrari.
Sometimes they don't get out of the car, Shell. It's been 6 months.
Sometimes I don't care enough to cry.
Oh. Animal.
No, we can add Steel Magnolias to the list.
Sounds
okay.
Good.
Are we there?
I think we're there.
Okay. Ratings. IMDb.
Can I guess?
Yes. What did IMDb give Steel Magnolias?
7.2.
7.3.
Oh. It wasn't hard. I only had
You only had
9.
0.1 and 0.9. All right. Rotten Tomatoes. What do you think?
80. I'd say 85.
Rotten Tomatoes giving Steel Magnolias a 73%
What?
for a grand total of 146.
That's some bullshit.
Nom, 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 my entire ass. Both of you, IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Both of you!
At this point, I'm just IMDb. Yeah.
Oh, they're just constantly wrong.
Yeah.
But 73.
No.
73.
Totally wrong.
Well, reviews. You want Ebert or Rolling Stone?
Let's do Rolling Stone.
All right, Rolling Stone. Steel Magnolias belongs to its actresses, who have tapped into some fundamental truths about the strength women derive from one another. It didn't have like a star rating or anything, but it was very praise heavy.
Okay.
Ebert.
Here we go.
Calm down now. We haven't even read it yet. The principal pleasure of the movie is in the ensemble work of the actresses as they trade one-liners and zingers and stick together. 3 out of 4 stars.
Okay.
That I agree with.
Good job, Ebes.
3 out of 4 is also not 73%.
Right.
So, Tevis.
Yes.
I believe we're there. What are your final thoughts?
You don't have an award?
Oh, God. I always forget the awards.
I know you do.
Well, I do have the McCready Hat Award
You do.
for worst hat, and it goes to Drum and his bucket cap.
Oh,
Gilligan.
I forgot about Drum's hat.
It's real bad.
I have any hat from any moment in this film. The wedding, the reception, or the funeral. They're all bad.
Yeah, but Drums is particularly,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I have the Charlie Sheen Award for the worst accent.
With just one.
Yeah. Anel.
Yeah. Although, honestly, Julia Roberts fluctuated.
It's that one's bad too, but Anel's is atrocious.
What else we got here? Roger Murtaugh Award for being too old for the shit goes to Weezer, and the shit is everything.
Everyone and everything. I have the Maximus Award for the best line.
Okay.
It's Weezer when she's talking about Drum. Oh, he's such a gentleman. I bet he takes the dishes out of the sink before he pees in it.
I laughed so hard. I genuinely belly laughed. It's absolutely the best line.
The line, the delivery. Shirley MacLaine,
Absolutely.
way to go.
He's such a gentleman. I bet he even takes the dishes out of the sink before he pees.
Oh, that movie's worth it just for that. Oh,
you know what? When you're right, you're right. And you, sir, are right. Oh, my God. Best part?
Sally Field.
Oh, yeah.
Sally Field. It's without. There may have been another actress at this moment in time who could pull off this. I can't think of it who she would have been. So I think without Sally Field, this movie just doesn't quite get
She's
to that
the
level.
glue.
The actress is, yes. But no, that she throughout the entire film, she's fantastic. But God damn, that funeral scene and that speech. Every time I watch this movie, that kills me.
Yep. Every time. I know it's coming, and it still gets me. I was going to say, when all the ladies are together, and the lines just start clicking, and you can tell there's so much chemistry between everyone. Yeah.
When they're in the salon, every time they're in the salon, it feels very very much like a play.
Yeah.
But it's so damn cool that every one of them is on top of it. And like you said, the chemistry between all of them is great. It feels like they've been friends for years.
Worst part?
Daryl Hannah.
Wait, did I even get my question out before you answered? You may have beaten me to the punch.
I'm sorry. Let's try it again.
What?
Daryl Hannah.
Yeah, Harna.
Daryl.
No, Harna.
No, she's like I said. I don't know if it's her or the character or a combination, because we've had Daryl Hannah on the show before in Grumpy Old Man.
Yeah,
and
she's the weakest part of that movie.
That's what I thought. I couldn't remember, but I just don't think she's a good actress.
Yeah, you've made that abundantly clear a number of times.
Okay, I'll only do it one more time.
Okay. You talking about Daryl Hannah is slightly less egregious as me talking about
Brie Larson.
No, I was gonna say Avatar. James Cameron.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I only talk about Daryl Hannah when she's in the film.
Yeah.
So
I'm noted to just run down the street shouting about James Cameron at the top of my lungs, shirtless and just lost.
I thought I saw that in the police report.
Yeah. I made the paper again. I'm saving all the clippings for my children so they can appreciate me when I'm gone and be like, our dad was in the paper.
Worst part for you?
Annelle and Sammy. Just
yeah.
Annelle in general. So I'm not trying to specifically dump on Daryl.
Daryl Hannah.
But she is a part of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it is her character. And Sammy sucks. That guy's a Jethro Bodine looking mother.
The actor. It's the actor for me with Sammy. I can't. Even as Benny, I'm just like.
He looks like a crackhead. Like.
Yeah.
It's his teeth and his sunken features and his bug eyes. Like.
Everything I've ever seen him in. It's every time I see him, I'm like, no. You're the worst part of this film. And I haven't even watched the whole thing yet.
And it won't matter.
No.
Okay. This is a tricky one because it's not that kind of movie. What drop?
I want the armadillo ass.
I was also thinking, I didn't have the ass specifically.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe the armadillo cake, the firework crossbow.
The firework arrow. Yeah.
No, I want the whole crossbow, with the bolt
and
in
everything.
it and all the fireworks.
Yeah.
Drum blows his hearing out before the wedding.
Am I talking too loud? No, Dad, you're doing fine. I love when he goes to give her away in the wedding. He says, "Who gives you away?" And it's like, and Julia Roberts has to nudge him. He's like, "Oh, her mother and I do."
And everyone in the audience just laughing.
Yeah.
Or maybe the half-dried jar of wax.
I was thinking that too.
That's Spud. He's like, what the hell is this for?
It's so funny because Truvy and Spud are talking when he's working on the car, and he's like, "Hand me that half-inch socket." And she's like, "Which one's the socket?" It's like, "It's right there. Give me
this funny-looking thing."
Yeah, and then when he's in her world, he's like, "What the hell is all this shit?" And she's like, "Let's make you look pretty." So I just like that flip.
Yeah. So wait a minute. I'm going to take the crossbow off the table because we're going less testosterone, more feelings. We've talked about crying.
Yeah.
We've almost cried ourselves while talking about not crying. Let's go with the wax.
Let's do the wax.
I
like the wax.
All right. Tevis, sir, final thoughts.
I have one more award.
Oh, okay.
The Brie Larson Award for bad acting. I won't say who I think it is. I'll let you all fill in the gaps.
No, she gets the Shelley Duvall for being totally...
absolutely not. That is a punch in Shelley Duvall's face. No.
I'm not Stanley Kubrick.
No.
I'm not Herbert Roth. The Brie... I forgot we need to update our board. I forgot about the Brie Larson.
Nobody in this film deserves a Shelley Duvall Award.
Because they're either way too good or derelict. Well, she's not going to be on the show now.
Correct.
But Sally Field, please
absolutely
return my calls.
All right. Now we're there. Final thoughts?
Oh, God. You want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay. Steel Magnolias. It's a movie based off of a play. And I said in the beginning of this episode, I was going to talk about Oscar. Oscar is a movie based off a play, but unfortunately, the movie really, really, to its own detriment, feels like it. Steel Magnolias doesn't feel like it. Steel Magnolias feels like a movie with scenes and scene changes and characters and side stories like Spud and his depression and all of that. Like, this feels like a fully formed, fleshed out movie that's taking place in a very real world that has other goings on outside of the principal plot and the principal characters. And where watching Oscar makes me want to never watch the play. Watching Steel Magnolias really makes me want to watch the play of it. Because now I'm really curious, and I bet it's really good.
I bet it is,
especially knowing that Robert Harling wrote both of them. If he wrote this screenplay, his play, I bet, is fire. So the acting is top notch. I mean, damn. It's got a good message throughout, and then at the end, when it wraps it up, you know it's coming. You prepare for it, and then it kicks you in the nuts, and you cry anyway. Every time! Every time! God! I don't feel bad for it, because damn. It's like, well, obviously, it's like, oh, you cried at a movie? Well, yeah, but it was Steel Magnolias. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's like people will judge you until they know what movie you're talking about, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, I agree.
That's fair. We'd judge you if you didn't. Steel Magnolias is such of a home run of a movie. It's obviously worth the ticket price. Like, no brainer. If you've never watched this movie, get some popcorn, get some Kleenex, get some loved ones, and just put it in. Absolutely.
Okay. This movie will make your face hurt. Your face will hurt from laughing, and then your face will hurt from holding in the river that is about to flow from your eyes. And then as it's flowing from your eyes, your face is going to hurt from laughing again. You nailed it. Like, the great ensemble cast, the chemistry between every one of them, even Annabelle or Annelle or whatever her fucking name, Annelle, even her. They all have a very believable friendship, and I love when they are able to get together in the salon. I think that is when this movie really shines.
Mm-hmm.
It sometimes gets a little bit too melodramatic, like that little bit of a moment between Malin and Shelby at the end when they have Annelle in the car and they're driving her to the hospital, and the motorcycle's chasing him, and that's when it gets into the credits. The music that they chose for the end of this feels very Hallmark movie of the week.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of melodramatic. And I didn't
Herbert Ross.
I didn't like that at all. But I'm at the end of the movie, so what the fuck do I care?
Yeah.
You know,
the credits are actively rolling.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, turn it off.
Yeah. It's not like, Clint Eastwood singing that terrible song at the end of Gran Torino. It does feel a little dated with the clothes and the hairstyle.
Even for an 80s movie.
Even for an 80s movie, yes. Thank you.
Louisiana set that clock back 20 years.
But damn, this is a damn good movie. It's funny, it's heartbreaking, it feels good when it needs to feel good. It makes you feel like shit when it needs you to feel like shit. But then it all comes back, and at the end of the movie, you feel good again.
Yeah.
Easily worth the ticket price. Great movie. 7 fucking 0.3 my ass. No, Steel Magnolias.
I don't
worth
cry.
The price.
I don't cry. It's 73% movie.
Hell no. Hell no.
I was just about to say something, but now I can't remember what. Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
That makes for great content.
Wait a minute. Huh?
That makes for great content.
It does. Herbert Ross berated this cast on their ability or their inability to act, which is insane. How did he get through filming goddamn Footloose? That movie is a train wreck, and no one in it can act. And that movie has John Lithgow, and everyone around him is so bad it makes him bad.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's women,
Yes.
and that's the way he's able to berate them. He wouldn't want to berate John Lithgow.
No, John Lithgow would kick his ass.
Absolutely. But then he fucked up and berated Dolly Parton.
And Dolly Parton put him in his place.
Yeah. So screw that guy.
All right, hat time.
Hat time.
Whose turn is it?
I pulled this.
Did you?
Yeah. Remember, I couldn't think of the name of Sally Field for some reason.
Oh yeah, you thought of everyone else.
Yeah.
You were like, it's got Olympia Dukakis. What the fuck?
Yeah. I could not think of her name for the life of me. I don't know what was wrong with me.
Dipshit.
That's probably what was wrong with me.
Okay, well, I have no hints for this movie.
Okay.
Because I've never seen it.
Okay.
I have a pretty good idea what it's about, though, given the title.
Okay.
And let's just say we're back. Now that we've talked about our feelings, we had a good cry, we hugged it out, and now we're going to get back to more of our standard affair on this show. Next week, for episode 104, we will be looking at 2020, I believe 24, Wolfman.
Oh.
The newer Wolfman movie that's out.
Let me pull that up for a minute. I
Jeez.
remember
Oh, shit.
seeing
Breaking stuff.
trailers for it. Oh, no, it was 2025. It came out in January.
Oh, okay. 2025's Wolfman. Look at
Yeah.
us doing a movie from this century.
Hell yeah. Hour and 43 minutes. I like that. Okay, it's got Julie Garner. She's the one I couldn't think of, who is also Silver Surfer now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and Julie Garner.
Is she the Wolfman?
Christopher Abbott.
Who?
Lee Whalen. I don't know. Winnell. I don't know who. Matilda Firth. No
Nope.
idea.
She related to Colin?
Sam Yeager.
No.
I wonder if he drove one of those big mechs. In
Boo! Boo this man! Worst part of this episode.
I showed my daughter that
Pacific
Rim. She hated it. She's like, this movie sucks. She's like, the fighting was cool, but no.
But the movie sucks.
She's like, the characters are terrible. I'm like,
and so you're saying she has the exact same opinion everyone else has about those movies.
yeah.
And let's face it, a Jaeger couldn't handle Godzilla.
I've only watched the first Pacific Rim. Did you ever watch the second?
I didn't watch the first
You
one.
didn't watch the first one?
I've seen clips of the fight scenes. I went, oh, that's everything I need to see.
That's all you need to see. And it sucks too because it has Idris Elba in it, and I'm like, I like.
does
him.
it?
Yeah, but nope, he couldn't save that
How
movie.
do those two people pilot it?
Use their brain connection, and just I don't know. It's stupid, like the rest of the movie.
Because that doesn't work. Like, hey, I'll control the gas pedal and the brake. You steer. We're gonna drive this car. Like, that's not gonna work. We're all gonna die.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Or do you ever play one of those video games that, like, they don't do it anymore, thankfully. But back in the day, where it's like, no, this game has co-op, and you're like, oh, cool, I'll play with a buddy. It's not real co-op. One of you controls like where you look and shooting the gun, and the other controls the running around.
Like in a mech or something.
Well,
Or just-
not exclusively. There was a game called PsyOps, the Mindgate Conspiracy, which deserved a sequel. But that was the co-op.
I remember that game.
Yeah, where one of you would shoot and look, and the other ran around and did the powers or some bullshit.
Dumb.
You want to test a friendship?
I tested friendships with any of the Lego games. You put the two people together, you can't go one direction.
Oh, yeah. You
know,
have to go the
like,
same
go over
direction.
here. No.
God damn it.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I think I lost a marriage because of that.
So then I'm like, how are these people piloting a mech to fight giant monsters? Which then made me think of the Power Rangers when they did their Mighty Morphin time. And I'm like, you have 6 people independently controlling a limb of a giant robot. How?
It's like trying to navigate Jabba the Hutt. It's stupid. I don't like it.
Nope.
Mm.
Anywho.
Yeah, I did not know PsyOps had co-op.
Yeah, it also had an unlockable character.
Ugh.
You could play as Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I think it had something to do with the same game company. And so instead of the main character, you could just play as Scorpion.
Is that when Mortal Kombat was desperately trying to branch out of their fighting games?
Probably.
And try to do
Although
story-based?
Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, the arcade beat 'em up, the 3D beat 'em, that game kicks ass.
I've never played it.
No, and that's co-op, and that's you got to go with the same direction.
Yes.
So obviously you're terrible at it. But although you're terrible at anything that has more than 2 buttons, no, Shaolin Monks was good. They could make another style of game, and it would work. Shaolin Monks was cool.
Okay. I need Steel Magnolias, the game.
Now, I was gonna say,
You have to duck under that Alquinet cloud.
stay low, boys.
Get away from the dog.
Reds.
Weezer's dog. Dodging fireworks in trees.
I couldn't help but think, like, I don't know if the DCEU has done it, but I know, like, with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like in Endgame, where for no reason all the female characters were just coincidentally in the same spot at the same time for this like girl power moment. I'm like, half of you don't know who the other half are. Like, what are we doing? Right? This is really hokey and terrible. If that scene had just been these 6 women, I would have been like, hell yeah, there they are, Tevis, there they are. I'd have gotten more excited for that than like all these superhero.
Yeah. Well, Shelby wouldn't have been there.
Are you saying
which Easter is this before?
Was she the Black Widow of the group?
Oh, terrible.
Now, Steel Magnolias group or the Golden Girls?
Oh.
2 groups of old women enter, 1 group leaves.
So, Malin, Weezer, Truvy, and Clarie versus the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
Holy shit. We may have to put a poll out on that.
In the comments, Tevis will put a poll up. Let us know who wins. Is it the Steel Magnolias or is it the Golden Girls?
My money's on the Steel Magnolias because Dolly Parton.
B. Arthur.
She is the Groot of that that bunch. I am B.
Does that mean Betty White is Drax?
Well, yeah, and Estelle, she's definitely the raccoon. She's Rocket.
Yes. Oh my god. If Star-Lord is fused into one being, they would become B. Arthur. Does this mean B. Arthur is secretly one of the strongest beings in cinematic?
Yes, she is. Make that happen, Kevin Feige. Oh,
Feige.
Feige.
Don't know. You
What Feige?
Feige. You're like, and I'm like, no.
Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige. Kevin Fiji. Whatever your name is, Mr. Marvel
Stop
Man.
pronouncing the G.
Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige. Yeah, that's what it is.
Forgive him. He's too stupid to know what he do. Oh shit.
You can pull from the hat or what?
We already did.
Oh, that's right, Wolfman.
We're
Never mind.
doing 2025's Wolfman.
Okay.
Although that movie's not nearly as interesting as the superhero, the Civil War we've put together. How much better would Civil War have been?
The Silver War. I like it. Is that what you said?
No!
I thought you said the Silver War. I was like, yes!
It is now!
The Silver War.
The Silver War. Who wins in the Silver War? Let us know in the comments. Oh my God, I'm crying again. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening and or watching. Whew. If you are a podcast listener, we do encourage you, jump over to YouTube to check out our YouTube exclusive contents.
Contents.
I'm tired.
Content.
Content.
What?
Ooh, but regardless of where you are, make sure that you like and or subscribe to the show. Show that support. Hit us up in the comments what you think about Steel Magnolias and who wins the Silver War. Absolutely, we got to get to the bottom of this. This is the single most important question we've ever asked on the show. Ooh, tune in next week as we do the Wolfman. Tevis, anything else?
No.
All right, merch store, Patreon, yada, yada, yada. And as always, the most important part, be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and good night.
Fucking Silver War.
B. Arthur is great.